Yeah, world. We in here. Had to play with this shit a whole lot, man. Motherfucker got me real big head in this bitch. So let me try this out. Try this out right here. Yup. Alright. I'm trying to I'm getting to learn this, my nigga. I ain't got Pico to help me, y'all. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all just goddamn bear with me. Trying to figure this shit out. Trying to figure this shit out right now, y'all. We're gonna get into it in a minute though, for sure, sure. I don't know why this look like such. All right, guys. Think we got some action? No? Let's see. Well, I need a motherfucking technician, boy. Y'all got me out here fucking with the computer, boy. I am not the computer guy, boy. What the fuck going on right now? Okay. I need to move this bitch back. I can't even see this motherfucker here, y'all. I'm gonna figure this out. Hold on, y'all bear with me. Hold on. Put that back on my main screen like such. Boom. Alright. Apparently I need to do something like hold on, y'all. Getting this shit together. Once I get it though, I got it. You feel me? Alright. I don't know what. Yeah, I've been on the goddamn oldest, man. I don't know what the fuck going on right now. It's pretty good. Hold on. Alright. Oh, I need to okay. I think I got it. Hold on. I know what I need to do. Hold on, man. Y'all got OG on the computer shit. Hold on. That with a nigga. I'm gonna get to the content. Let me get this shit set up right there. Okay. All right. So we got action now, y'all. Get about this part. just on the goddamn me. Let's see. I'm back here. All right. Hold on. Cool. So hopefully y'all are able to see my share screen. We gonna be goddamn going through there. We gotta start off with this helpful. Ah! All right. So let's get this one together. Hold tight. We making progress, y'all. We making progress. Got OG, got an uncle on this goddamn technology trying to figure it out, yo. We getting it though. It's my first time streaming by myself. You feel me? From my office, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Full screen layout. Okay. Bear with me. Hold on. We making progress. So if it's supposed to be sharing, I'm not understanding. Okay, let me okay. That's all right. I want to make sure my screen I'm sharing with you guys, you are able to goddamn see what I'm talking about. You feel me? All right, let's try this shit. We rolling, we in here. You feel me? Juice up a noose up, nigga. Boys, I want to goddamn me. Where is it going? Oh, it's Republicans' fault. Bitch, ain't it? It's Republican fault, ain't it, funky bitch? What are you talking about? It's like so full of shit, man. Girl, fuck you. What's your bullshit ass? You dry. She dry. Now all of a sudden it's boulder problem, huh? Oh, this nigga calling all red. This nigga here, bro. Oh man, niggas are the worst, man. They are the worst. Absolutely. This looks funny. I'm talking my boy, you just gonna go somewhere and be a whole tro ass nigga. Ain't you gonna find you somewhere to go, be a whole tro ass nigga. Hey man, I am not mad at you, my dude. I am not mad at you. Yes! Thank the Lord because I couldn't stand it. That's dog. That's funny. Nah, it's Republican Party. See, this motherfucker has no dignity, bro. Kamala Harris did the same whole ass shit. When she seen that it was no way that she gonna win, the bitch just didn't show up to the rest of the party. Like she just left everybody hanging. These white strawberries is the shit. Nigga, see, man, you could tell the character of a person, not see everybody displays good qualities when they win. But the true character of a person is tested when they lose. You understand what I'm saying? These strawberry juice in the mouthful, boy. Ever had white strawberry before? That motherfucker smacking. Right. And I'm gonna tell you personally why I'm happy. Every time this girl talk, she bring up the race card. Like this lady be raised baiting so goddamn hard, right? And she don't have no class. She is a classless actor. Like I can't stand a person who grows up privileged, goes to private school, then gets to Congress and puts on a character. You know what I'm saying? Like she a fraud. She be race baiting. She always play the race goddamn card. You feel me? She act like she a ratchet bitch, but she really ain't. It's a gimmick. It's a gimmick like a motherfucker. And I just never peaked. I never liked her energy, bro. I never. She always saying inauthentic, and she's one of them people where she gonna tell a lie if that means it brings her a viral moment. You know what I'm saying? Like that time when she accused one of the Republican senators or the Trump administration of being the person who was named on Epstein's island, right? I want to say, was it Lee Zeldin? Who the fuck was it? Was somebody, but he has the same name as this person. And when they brought it, let me see if I can find this video. Who was that? Let me see if that's enough to pull that bitch up. Let me see if I can find this motherfucker. But yeah, when they brought it up that she was wrong, she refused to apologize. Because she said something to the terms of, well, you know, I'm not going to apologize because the lie sounded good type shit. I think this was it. And I'm just like, bro, you lack integrity. Like, if you figure out that you wrong, okay, everybody wrong sometime, but when you figure out you wrong, why not just apologize? Why not have enough dignity and character about yourself and self-respect and principle to apologize and say I was wrong? You know what I'm saying? I think this is it. Let's see. And don't know. Let me see. Right. Why would you turn around and say you never lied when you plainly told a lie? You accuse this person. You accuse this person of goddamn taking taking donations from Jeffrey Epstein, and your people didn't do enough solid research to realize that Jeffrey Epstein, just because the name Jeffrey Epstein don't mean it's that guy. It ended up being a doctor who got no ties with the man besides they had the same goddamn name. And when it was brought up that she was incorrect, she refused to take it back. So not only did you lie, once you realized that you lied, you tried to justify the lie, or you tried to validate the lie like it don't matter. That's a bitch who has no integrity, my nigga. Like, I'm so sick and tired. Like, why do our people have to identify with nasty mouth, rude, you know what I'm saying, she lacked the qualities of a fucking virtuous woman. Why our people are so attracted to ratchet hoe shit? Because to me, that's what she be on. She act like a ratchet ass hoe, but she really not. So you and that motherfucker faking the phone. So to say the least, man, I'm glad that bitch lost. You know what I'm saying? Because she is not the representation that niggas need at all. People like that and politicians like that as being black women, if we want to say that, man, they fortify the image that other people have about niggas that everybody hates. You get what I'm saying? Like, people be so mad about the stereotype, but they don't be mad about the people who set the course for the fucking stereotype. You mad at white people because they say, you know, black people are loud and ghetto, but you support a bitch who's loud and fucking ghetto. We gotta make shit make sense sometimes, my nigga. And sense don't be making sense, my nigga. So I'm so glad. I'm glad we hopefully the bitch just take the money that she made off Congress. You feel me? Her and her husband might take the money and just shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? They probably gonna hire the bitch on CNN or some shit. MSB fuck C, you feel me? She gonna be a commentator or somehow around here. Like, you up there in Congress, my nigga, you done made it to a point where you up there at Congress and you go up there with that ratchet ass shit. You supposed to be goddamn, you supposed to be representing us, and you round that motherfucker acting like a political sexy red and shit, ratchet ass and shit, man. Oh, come on, bro. And you niggas get attracted to that whole ass shit. Our culture is toxic because you niggas is toxic. Y'all like toxic ass, ratchet ass, ghetto ass, ignorant shit. Let me see. What was I didn't watch so much about this bitch. Watch, look at the difference between the hoe. Watch this. Look how fake she is. She fraud. Oh, no wonder you niggas say, why y'all ain't say nothing? Y'all did not say something. So the whole time, I'm tripping. We tripping, all right? We tripping. My bad. We finna get together. My first time we getting it together, my nigga. I've been posting goddamn fuck with this shit for a year and a half now. I had this shit set up since I moved here. You know. And I'm doing my first live stream. It's a goddamn shame, you feel me? But hey, better now than never, right? All right, we out. Now we caught up. Now we caught up. Now y'all gonna be able to see what the fuck I'm talking about. Watch this. Just watch her. This how she came in politics.
She's been faking her illiterate accent the whole time.
You know, no one could have told me that when I went down to Austin, now it looks like a little bit over a year ago, that I would be running for Congress. It's just not what my plan was. But what I've always decided is that I would step up when there was a need.
Listen, he up there, he's hearing all kinds of nonsense and bullshit. Let me just be real. And we ain't gonna sit for that shit. We wouldn't.
She's been faking her illiterate accent the whole time.
The whole time.
Look, no one could have told me.
See, and this is what they do. If you go look up Jamie Crockett history, bro, she is not from the hood. She ain't from the ghetto. She's a privileged woman. She's educated. That shit that she do for social media, she raised baiting y'all. She fooling y'all. she figured it out. If I talk adequately, niggas ain't gonna listen. But if I talk getting ghetto and ratchet and act like I can't speak and I ain't got no education, and I'm a bad bitch with a bad bitch attitude. And look, this
That
what
when
you
I went
niggas
down to
are
Austin, now it looks like a little bit over a year ago, that I would be running for Congress. It's just not what my plan was. But what I've always decided is that I would step up when there was a need.
Listen, he up there, he's spewing all kinds of nonsense and bullshit. Let me just be real. And we ain't gonna sit for that shit. We wouldn't.
She's been faking her illiterate accent the whole time.
You know, no one could have told me that when I went down.
And that's the shit y'all attracted to. That's what you want to represent us in Congress. Y'all some goddamn fools. I'm so glad this motherfucker is fired. Get your ass out of here.
Let's listen to how Jasmine Crockett used to sound.
No one could have told me that when I went down to Austin, now it looks like a little bit over a year ago, that I would be running for Congress. It's just not what my plan was.
What a nice girl, but marvel here at the accent switch, or code switch, as the kids call it.
The trans kids that want to play the sports, Lord have mercy, that is the biggest issue that we had. Since when? Since when? Find the little trans child that is ruining your life. Like, I mean, I'm just like...
Talk about Kamala 2.0, God forbid. And now that she's adopted this ghetto persona, despite her private school education, including at the very expensive, very exclusive Rhodes College, Jasmine has been accused of inciting violence.
On March 29th, it's my birthday. And all I want to see happen on my birthday is for Elon to be taken down. Yes.
What a nice girl. And here she talks about wanting to punch opponents, including Ted Cruz.
I think that you punch. I think you punch. Okay, you okay with punching? But like, it's Ted Cruz. I mean, like, this dude has to be knocked over the head, like, hard, right? Like, there is no niceties with him, like, at all. Like, you go clean off on him, right?
Let's listen to how Jasmine Crockett used to sound.
No one could have told me that when I went down to Austin, now it looks like a little bit over a year ago, that I would be running for Congress. It's just not what my plan was.
What a nice girl, but...
That story about the people who work for her, what they said about it and how she treat people. Let me see that. Let me find that shit, man. Hold on. They probably tried to hide that shit. She got mad. She got mad at a blog site for printing, or a newspaper or something like that, for printing an op-ed about what the people who worked for her and her campaign said about her. She's an ugly, bad attitude having woman, bro. It's so good that she got fired, and this is no longer going to be the representation for our women in Congress, because she is a horrible representation of what a virtuous, respectful woman is in Congress. She horrible. No respect, disrespectful, loudmouth, ignorant, aggressive, no decorum, no etiquette, no self-humiliation. I'm so glad. Ha ha, big boo-hoo. Now she up there crying, talking about, we know the Republicans, what the fuck Republicans got to do in a primary election, bitch? You running against your own party, another Democrat, and he wiped your ass, he kicked your ass, and you salty. Now all of a sudden you complaining, talking about the people were rigging up the system against you. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. You always playing victim and shit. If you ain't playing the race card, bitch, you playing victim, and that's victim too. Let me see. What was it? Her campaign. campaign team spoke out. Let's see. Man, I can't. Man, that's the only thing about this shit. I watch so much shit, I be forgetting the goddamn titles or a review on them campaign. Let's know. I'm sick. Sometimes you gotta just use context. I don't know if it was a team, it was a campaign team, or it was a former like inner circle. Or let me find that, bro, because that shit highlighted so much about her. You know what I'm saying? Like, this social media can make you look good in the motherfucker, and the whole time you the real fuck ass person behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? Former assistant. I think it was assistant. And she was all mad at the blog site for putting out the story about what somebody else said about her. Stop treating people like shit. She give me them vibes like she feel like she better than motherfuckers. Like she talk at people instead of to people. You know what I'm saying? She give me that all day. Now look here. This motherfucker just be starting and playing by herself. I got a ghost on my goddamn, I ain't lying. I want to find that motherfucker, man. But like, man, y'all don't be fooled by a lot of these motherfuckers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I fuck with Trump so hard, because he ain't no politician, my nigga. When you ask him something, if anything, he talks trying not to give you too much information that can get him in trouble. But the nigga really speaks freely. You ain't really got a second guess when he speaks, because he literally tells you exactly how the fuck he feel. You know what I'm saying? And that shit refreshing, because it's like, nigga, you be listening to these politicians and it's like you be having to decode the bullshit they say. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Trump's gonna tell you exactly how he feel and what he think. You know what I mean? So it's just like, how can you not respect a nigga who being as transparent? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because these motherfuckers be bullshit lying, bro. These motherfuckers will lie to you. Like, look, we could do. Like, this is just she just an ugly woman with she has an ugly woman attitude, bro. Like, I can't stand a woman who don't know how to talk to people. Now all of a sudden, people trying to sabotage you. Your party is sabotaging you. Come on, bitch, get the fuck out of here. No one really likes you for real. They just don't be wanting to be on your bad side because you make people look bad going viral with all the ignorant shit you got to goddamn say. Man, I want to find that block vlog about the people, what they said about her, the inner circle. You know what I'm saying? Because see, if don't nobody know nothing about you, my nigga, them people who work for you every day, them people who make sure what you do is operational and how you move gets done. Because see, people be looking at these people and be like, oh, these people so great. They got it all together, but they don't be seeing the people in the background who really make their job simple. She's a disgusting woman to me, bro. And I'm so glad she fired. I'm so good. All right, to Jasmine Crockett's Congress career. This hoe cooked. Yeah, nigga. Always with that race shit. Oh, he's racist. Your bitch ass up. She just be playing to niggas' ignorance, and you niggas love her. And you had to know something was fucked up if Cardi B goddamn is supporting her. Why the fuck would anybody in that bitch? Why would anybody in their right mind listen to Cardi B? Cardi B had a husband, cheated on her husband, got pregnant with a nigga who cheats on all these women, and his allocation of he goddamn playing fruity games with other men and shit. This hoe went from a hoe. She went from a housewife, a virtuous a mother and a housewife, to a divorced baby mama who don't even have a committed nigga in her life. Now supposedly she supposed to be Future supposed to be fucking on her. Allegedly. That's what they saying. They saying not Future her new boo. Which means like within 1 year, this hoe had 3 different dicks in her. You got a hoe, you with a whole nother nigga, and bitch, you pregnant. That's ain't shit, bitch. Any bitch like that, I don't want you. I don't give a damn. The bitch don't promote me. Don't talk. Don't push my administrator. Don't push my political ticket, bitch, because you have no credibility. This the same bitch who was supporting Kamala Harris. Bro, why would anybody listen to Cardi B? Why would anybody listen to Cardi B advice about politics when it shows you that she came to make conscious decisions in life? Fuck out of here. But I just knew it. I knew her campaign was over when Cardi B promoted. Just like I knew Kamala Harris didn't have a chance when she had Megan Thee Stallion twerking on stage before a presidential campaign rally. Come on, look at these hoes. Look how ignorant they think black people is. Look how so y'all don't want to talk about it. Look how stupid they think black people is. How stupid they think black people is, my nigga. Watch this. Watch this shit. You mean to tell me we want other races, and we want people across the world to take us serious, and we out here doing shit like this? Come on.
The 3-time Grammy Award winning.
Yes, we got
Superstar
some shit. Look at this stupid shit.
Everybody's going crazy right now.
The only reason Kamala even had that many people show up because they knew it was a free concert. Because they was promoting that it was a free concert. Look at all the beta males in the crowd. Now think about it. Think about how other countries looking at us right now. Look at this hoe. Who a black woman, if we want y'all sitting on black woman, a black woman lied on a black man and got him sitting in jail. This hoe right here. Look at this shit. Look at that. What type of presidential shit? They be talking shit about Trump. Look what this funky hoe did. None of them motherfuckers know the word. Look, you want to see a damn motherfucker in the background singing this shit. Look at this shit, dog. This is who all the black fraternities and sororities are trying to get y'all to vote for this dumb hoe. and she brought this ain't shit ass bitch up there to a presidential goddamn rally and got this bitch out here throwing pussy. This how they think. This how they feel about y'all. Who would take this shit serious? Look at all the sororities maintaining y'all that shit back there. Look at all the Kamala for president, Megan for secretary of state. This dumb ass fuck out of here. And you wonder why people don't take those fuck serious.
Keep it going for a 3-time Grammy award-winning superstar.
The shit you got to do, man, to be at the top. She should her herself after just. She went to college. As an educated woman, she should have felt like a fool. Oh, I got booked to throw ass and goddamn for Kamala Harris presidential run. What the fuck is wrong with? Look how they think about niggas. They just they put these ain't shit assholes in front of y'all, and they sell.
Apparently, can go from zero to a complete site in just a single prompt with Wix Harmony. I don't know if this is going to be possible.
Yeah,
Or vibe coding meets drag and drop freedom. We'll see about that. All right, let me try to make a.
What's up, Milwaukee?
Put this ain't shit ass bitch up there, got her promoting it. Why would you listen to any of these hoes?
How you guys doing?
Come on, man.
I'm nervous. I'm excited.
You nervous and excited. Shut stupid ass up. Man, y'all gotta get off that bullshit, man. Y'all got down. Man, look, man. The worst thing you could do is buy into a political opponent or a political candidate because of what they look like, what their skin tone is. That's the worst, stupidest thing you could do, my nigga. And the next stupidest thing you could do is listen to an ain't shit ass motherfucker who will entertain and say anything for the bag and don't got no decency. Somebody should have said, nah, bitch, I don't want to degrade the presidential election in a rally twerking pussy on stage. Who the fuck thought that was a good idea? They need to be slapped with a microphone and choked with the cord. You feel me? That's crazy as hell. That's crazy as hell. But enough on these red shit. I'm done talking about these red bitches. I'm glad she lost. She lost. She lost. That's McCrockey is out of there. Thank the Lord. Right to listen to that. And I sit down and I watch the congressional hearings and shit. Every time that bitch open her goddamn mouth, man, she set us back 100 years. I ain't lying. And y'all wonder why people don't respect it. Because you motherfuckers support ain't shit ass motherfuckers because they buy into your god. Because y'all motherfuckers, I don't get it, bro. You motherfuckers just be attracted to toxic, classless shit. It's just our culture, my nigga. It's our culture, bro. But furthermore, we're gonna switch gears. We're gonna talk about my partner. You feel me? You're gonna talk about the realest, man. You don't know, man. It's big MAGA energy over here, dog. Hey, man, look. I fucks with this guy, man. I fucks with him, nigga. You damn what they be talking about, my nigga. See, I use my own goddamn measurements to measure. You feel me? I get evidence and I get information and data. I download it and I use my own goddamn thinking skills, critical thinking skills, and I measure for my goddamn self. And that's what people got to start doing, bro. That's what people's got to start doing. And when you start doing that, you'll filter through the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? It's so much, man. I don't know. Okay, listen. We talking about Black Trump. I want to bring this story because a lot of people don't even know. Points. Former. And I forgot her name. But it's gonna pop up. Oh, see, this shit they won't talk about. Watch this shit. When you ever heard the president talk about the people, the brothers who've been incarcerated, and how we gonna help them come back into society as responsible citizens.
In my head. So now all we have to do is go to Automate. Let's hit convert and see the result.
You're still in my head.
You ain't seen Obama do nothing close to nothing
Today
this
we're
man
here
did
to
with
celebrate
as
the
we're
truly
concerned.
extraordinary
Things that,
bipartisan. That's a very
unfortunately,
pleasant word.
black people.
That's a pleasant word. Achievement of the First Step Act. Very important.
First Step Act.
This
nigga.
landmark
Look at that.
legislation will give countless current and former prisoners a second chance at life and a new opportunity to contribute to their communities, their states, and their nations. And that's what they're doing. The law rolls back provisions of the 1994 Clinton crime law that was
The Clinton, and it's crazy. The crime law he talking about was written up by Joe Biden and a few other motherfuckers, and it was signed by President Clinton. So it kills me how motherfuckers got so much hate for Republicans, but they just don't pay, or they just act like they don't see that the things that affect us the most have been issued by Democratic presidents and goddamn Democratic Congress people.
was so devastating to so many, and that disproportionately impacted the African American community. Nobody believes how much, and now they understand it. In less than 4 months, more than 500 people with unfair sentences have been released from prison and are free to begin a new life. Our bond with our fellow citizens is what stitches us together as one united nation, sharing one common destiny. We will achieve our goal by encouraging employers to adopt second chance hiring practices. And the First Step Act proves that really, beyond almost anything we can think of, our country can achieve amazing breakthroughs when we put politics aside and put the interests of all Americans first.
Of all Americans, do you hear him? Do you hear him? Oh, but he the racist. Okay.
Today we're here to celebrate the truly extraordinary bipartisan, that's a very pleasant word. That's a pleasant word.
Let me find this later. Watch this story. I bet half you motherfuckers didn't hear this shit. I forgot her damn name, man. But I ain't gonna even talk about it. I'm just gonna find the story. Here she go. Here she go. Alice Johnson. Alice Johnson, that's her name. This the shit motherfuckers don't talk about on CNN and MSNBC and all the other channels,
game,
local nickel channels that's ran by them.
You're not ready for
They don't
it.
want to like this shit like that no other president ever did. Like Tom Biden.
Thank you very much. I see Johnny over there with a great book. How is the book doing? Good? What a great person you are. Great book.
He acknowledging,
White
look at
House pardon czar.
Look, he acknowledging a black man about a book he wrote. What type of race is gonna keep in contact or keep track of a nigga? Just he ain't reading this off no script. And half you motherfuckers know if you watch Trump don't stick to no script. A lot of the shit he talk about, he freestyle. He make the way up like he talking about. You feel me? Like just little shit like that. You gotta start looking at the little shit. Now, why would a racist acknowledge somebody in the crowd who has an independent book out? A nigga of color. Come on, man. Let me play that part again. So you see how genuine this nigga is. How can you not see this man is genuine?
Book. White House pardon czar. Doing good? What a great person you are. I see Johnny over there with a great book. How is the book doing? Good? What a great person you are. Great book. White House pardon czar. This is a big job. This is a big job. Alice Johnson. Alice? Where's Alice? What a sweetheart. I met Alice and she was incarcerated for what some people would say today is not even a fine, right, Alice? It's not even a fine. And I said, how long has she been in jail? 22 years. I said, 22 years. And right, Alice? And come on up here, Alice. Come on up. I said,
Look at the Secretary of Commerce. I mean, the Secretary of I think it's Commerce. Scott Besson, or Treasury, the Secretary of Treasury. Look at Scott Besson, around about all them niggas. What type of racist is gonna be just happily in the crowd, surrounded by nigga shit, a bunch of niggas? If he's a goddamn racist, come on, man. The truth is in the details, my nigga. But people don't pay attention to details. You listen to all these motherfuckers who got an objective and an ulterior motive tell you about a person instead of watching shit for yourself. That's what I do. I watch shit for myself, my nigga.
22 years, and she was on a phone call. This was over a phone call. I know about fake phone calls too, Alice, you know, remember? They tried to get me in a fake phone call. But Alice was in jail for like 22 years. I said, how many years does she have left? 28. I said, 28 years left. And I said it, and I mean, she admitted she made a little mistake, but it was not the kind of a mistake that you serve 50 years in jail for. Like maybe a couple of months, maybe less than that. And I said, this is the most unfair. And then when I met her, I fell in love. I felt my wife was very upset with it. Our great first lady did not like that, Scott. She didn't like it, but Alice is great. And say a couple of words. It was so ridiculous. 22 years, she had 28 left. And I said, let's get her the hell out. And we got her out. We did a commute. And then when I got to know her, she was so high quality. I said, full pardon. So she's cleaner than anybody in this room, even than my friend right here. She's cleaner. Because of that, she's cleaner than anybody in this room.
Thank you, Mr. President. The feeling was mutual. I fell in love with this man, with his heart, with his heart for this country, with his heart to really bring America back to the form of greatness that it deserved. And that's exactly what he has done.
Now tell me, what president Anonymous, you a fucking idiot. You a stupid motherfucker. You a stupid motherfucker. You know why? Let me tell you something. Let me talk to your dumb ass. And if you want to get on this motherfucker and have an intellectual conversation, we could do that. I'll add you on this bitch. You feel me? Let me talk to your silly ass. Anonymous user 1. Look here, nigga. What's the history? When you go to school, did you learn anything about Black history prior to us being slaves? You typing all that stupid shit. Why don't you go ahead and type back, dumb fuck? And I'm going to call you a dumb fuck right now because you come off as a dumb fuck. Answer the question, you dumb fuck. What history did you learn in school about Black history prior to slavery? Stop saying all your little stupid comments and answer the question, you dumb fuck. If you can. And if you can't answer, shut the fuck up and stop typing stupid shit and just learn something, motherfucker. You know why Trump don't support Black history? Because it doesn't tell the truth about Black people. Black history tells you about slavery. It don't tell you nothing about who we are before we were slaves. Does it? So it's not real Black history. Because if you really understood, you know, motherfucker, that most of us was already in the Americas before the white man got here. So why don't Black history tell us about our identity before slavery? That's because it was a tactic. It was a gimmick. It was designed for you to think that history started with so-called Black people as slaves. And that's not the fucking truth. Let me deal with your stupid dumb ass real quick. We're gonna swerve off, but just I wanted to highlight, my nigga. Most of y'all don't even know this, my nigga. That nigga, I'm offended, but I'm gonna take you up through there. I'm gonna school your little stupid ass.
My story is truly a Joseph story. This president right here, President Donald Trump, brought me from the prison pit to the White House. Only in America could there be a story like
there's
my
no
story.
other place where anything like this will happen.
President Trump is the only president who would have had the courage to bring someone like me, someone who received a second chance, but who knows more than someone who has sit among the captives, than someone who has been in captivity themselves. I did not get comfortable in my own freedom, but I went back, as Harriet Tubman said she did. She went back to draw many others into freedom. And President Trump has listened to those recommendations. There's so much more to come, because when you see me, you see a miracle. You see hope. You see second chances. And
I don't think she not really highlighting, but basically, bro, he got a whim of her story and felt it was unfair, so he gave her a commute. And when he met her, he like she really rehabilitated herself, she educated herself and all that shit. He offered her a job as the border czar. As the pardon czar. Basically, what she does in her department, she overlooks cases that's unfair. And because, you know, the criminal system where I just played before this, how the Bill Clinton signed the crime bill. These Democrats who say they for Black people are the people, majority of the people, who made it so hard for niggas. Literally. He elevated this woman. So why would a racist do that, bro? He don't have to do that. He don't have to do that. Because the reality is, my nigga, if niggas would have not voted for Trump, he won the election so big that it wouldn't even matter if niggas had voted for him. So why would a nigga who don't necessarily need your vote to win, he wants your vote to win? Because he for America. Why would a nigga who don't need your vote to win want your vote to win if he was really a fucking racist? Come on, man. Y'all don't be letting common sense. Come on, where you at?
You see someone who is willing to roll up their sleeves and do the work, do the hard work to help individuals gain their freedom. President Trump did something historic in his first term. He signed the First Step Act into law. And for that, over 40,000, and that number is low, over 40,000 individuals have come home to their families early. And you know, many of those were Black Americans who had no hope. This president right here, as you
in the school, you nigga, boy. One thing about it, nigga, I don't say shit, my nigga, who I don't say shit just because I feel some type of way. I say shit because it's evidence of it, bitch. Stop playing with me. This is Deadend Redd TV, nigga. I ain't going. I know.
The Olmecs, also known as the Rubber People, gained this name because remnants of the ancient civilization have been found in the rubber-producing part of Mexico. The Olmecs were the earliest high culture of Central America, predating the Aztecs.
Who is them?
They were people.
Whose pictures and whose statues? Look at the nose and the chin. Stop playing. Them niggas.
Shrouded in mystery and intrigue. Their most famous achievement were the giant megalithic constructions, specifically the massive carved human head.
Look at this head, my nigga. Who do that? Look at them lips. Look at that double barrel nose, nigga. Stop playing. Look at them cheekbones. Look at that jawline. What? Stop playing. Stop playing. Them niggas. Why they don't teach us this in Black history? Because they want you niggas in the competitive circle of ignorance, thinking that Black history, us in America, started with us being slaves, and that's far from the fucking truth.
Heads weighing up to 25 tons, with features that have been interpreted as Polynesian, African, and not fitting the typical characteristics of Native Americans.
Not fitting the typical characteristics of Native Americans, which means it wasn't no goddamn Native Americans. It was niggas. Fuck is you talking about, fool?
But who were the Olmecs? And why did they construct such mysterious and massive megaliths?
Why did they construct such serious and massive megaliths? Look at the architect on that shit. How was these primitive people able to build the way they build? Why they don't teach until they start teaching us the real history of us? Fuck Black history, because that shit was a tactic. If you're not gonna start from the beginning about our history, don't start from the middle, nigga.
Some say they hold the key to understanding our ancient past, but others believe they hold
Our ancient past, America's ancient past. Stop playing.
a darker, more sinister secret waiting to be uncovered. So, the people known as the Olmecs, also known as the Rubber People, gained this name because remnants of the ancient civilization have been found in the rubber-producing part of Mexico. The Olmecs were the earliest high culture.
You playing because you don't know history. You know the history they taught you, but you never took it upon yourself to question the history they taught you. Now, peep this.
And you see the same head found in Ethiopia is the same head found over here. Because they use people from these bands.
The same head that's found in Ethiopia is the same ancient head that's found in Mexico, my nigga.
Two people, or these Twa, and the Dagons. Bible said the Dagons walked over here later. We're gonna get into that too. We're gonna show you that mix because the Dagons walked over here, and them then Hoshin mixed in with them and created the Hopi Indians. And you see the same head found in Ethiopia is the same head found over here because these people from these Bantu.
I take you all up and through there, man. I take you all up and through there, my nigga. Come on, we'll watch another. We'll talk about the timeline. 1200 BC, nigga.
1,200 years before Christ, the Olmec civilization came into the scene. They lasted from about there until about 400 years before Christ. They made advancements in the area of rubber and art and different things that they did within the area of Mesoamerica and Mexico and Central America where they lived and where they were dominant. One of the things they were known for—
Timeline. 1200 BC. 400 years before Christ, nigga. It's remnants of niggas in America. Stop playing.
Or these stone monoliths. What's interesting about it is this type of stone is not natural to the area where they're from. So they had to carry these stones, these huge stone blocks, for over 60 miles to the place where they would erect them. The Olmecs had an incredible impact on Central America and Mesoamerican cultures that would come after them, like the Mayans and the Aztecs.
You hear that? Before the Mayans, before the Aztecs, which was the Mayans, and before the Mayans, who was it? The Olmecs. Stop playing. Learn history, nigga. If Black history is not gonna start from the beginning, it ain't Black history, nigga. Little stupid boy.
Want to remember them today. 1,200 years before Christ, the Olmec civilization came into the scene. They lasted from about there.
Okay, let's say you don't want to go that far. You want to talk about the natives. Come on, hold on. I hope I'm saying that right. I hope I'm posing the question right. Come on, let's go.
Africans voyaged across the Atlantic 500 years before Christopher Columbus.
500
Blacks
years.
from the Mali and Songhai empires.
500 years before Christopher Columbus voyaged to America. Who voyaged to America? Niggas. And we ain't talking about the ones who walked across when the continents was connected. We talking about the voyage. We talking about the voyage era.
Crossed the Atlantic to carry on trade with the Indians of the Western Hemisphere. Even today in West Africa can be found the decorative clothing, headdresses, and hairstyles so typical of the American Indian.
So why in school we wasn't taught this? Why? They're lying to us. Every time you celebrate Black history, you celebrate somebody telling you half truth. They're allowing you to believe that our history started from being captives. And that's so far from the fucking truth.
Those pictures we just looked at on film came from this book.
I'm gonna say this to you, Acres Home, because I know how you do when we on Hot Thoughts, my nigga. But this ain't Hot Thoughts. This Deadend Redd TV, and what I'm doing, my nigga, is I'm spreading truth, my nigga, and I'm teaching the people, my nigga. I'm making this content. This page is geared to make people think differently, to question the things that we think we know. So what's gonna happen is either you gonna sit on this bitch and you gonna put your real nigga thinking cap on and get off that bullshit trolling shit, or I'm just gonna block you on my shit, my nigga. I ain't pressed about the nigga following me or watching this hoe. You know what I'm saying? What's for me is gonna happen for me anyway. This for me to do the type of content that I give a fuck about. So all that shit you talking about, all that dumb shit, my nigga, we ain't gonna do that here. So act like you got some fucking sense, or I'm just gonna block you. Sit back and learn some shit, my nigga. Ask some questions. Let's build some intelligent
African history.
I ain't on here on
and the pictures inside are all paintings of the good brother on my right, who's with us on Black Journal this afternoon, is Brother Earl Sweeting. And the foreword was written by Dr. John Clark, who's on my left.
Salute, nigga.
I happened to notice that last picture, Brother Sweeting, that was of red men and black men, and it looked like it said something about a seafaring group of Africans who had come across the Atlantic and had discovered America prior to Christopher Columbus. Now, that seems like it's kind of contrary to the history books I've been reading for so long.
Africans voyaged across the Atlantic 500 years before Christopher Columbus.
When you do research about who established what we call the history books, bro, you're going to understand it was a play. They don't want us to know our true history, because when you know your true history, you understand, my nigga, you are indigenous to America, which means this is more our country than it is the white man country, if you really want to be honest. The same treatment they give the Native Americans, they should give to niggas, but we'll never get it under the context of African American. And I'll get to that to another time. Constitution. When the Constitution broke down race and shit like that, you feel me? We'll get to that, you know what I'm saying? We'll get to that, my nigga. But I'm proving the point right now that the Black history that we was taught,
Africans are the ones who discovered America long.
It's not true Black history. It was designed for us to be discarded as indigenous Americans. We literally
Long before Columbus, and we have proof. Massive stone heads with African features stand tall in Mexico, carved by the Olmec civilization over 3,000 years ago. King Abubakar II of Mali launched an epic fleet of 2,000 ships across the Atlantic in the 1300s, and the evidence is everywhere.
Now, if you want to cross-reference what did people look like in the 1300s in Mali, go do that.
African architectural techniques in ancient American buildings.
African architect techniques featured in ancient American buildings. Where did they get it from? We was here. We built them. Stop playing.
West African cotton found in Mexican sites. Even identical religious symbols appear on both continents.
How do, see, it's custom when countries and people go to war. If I overtake your country and your history outdates our history, I would take your history and I would make it our own. You feel what I'm saying? But all those are evidence of a people who were already established. So if Black history is not going to teach you this history, they're fooling you. So I agree with Trump. Fuck Black history. Unless we gonna tell the fucking truth. And the truth is Black history is American history, nigga. And just think about it. Why else is Black History Month unfair to all the other races? Because what about the Irish people who was brought here and forced to slave labor? What about the Asians who was brought here to slave labor? They deserve a Asian History Month in America too. The Irish deserve a Asian History Month in America too. The Gypsies deserve what about the Italians? All these different people who fled to America for a better life and freedom, or who was ejected from their country because they was the bottom of the barrel citizens, they all contributed to what we know today as America. So in retrospect, if we gonna be fair, all these other races deserve a history month for their own culture also. See, black people got to stop being goddamn hypocrites. We the only group of people who have an acknowledged month in America, but we're not the only group of people who helped build America. We just one of the first group of people who were here. You don't hear nothing about Native American month. Come on, man. If it's right, it's right, and if it's wrong, it's wrong. How come black people how come black people get the privilege of having a month dedicated to them and nobody else? Because the reality is black people weren't the only people who were slaves. That's the reality. But they don't teach you that in Black history because they want to confuse you. They want to keep you ignorant. They want you to keep bound and separated by race. And it's not about race, my nigga.
Our history books lied to us. The real story is African sailors were the first to map the American shores, establishing trade routes that shaped both continents.
You hear me?
Forever. Africans are the ones who discovered America long before Columbus.
Come on, man. Come on, man. It's time for people to wake the fuck up. The majority of our people need to wake up, bro. If we wake up, my nigga, if it's possible for us to wake up, my nigga, we could change the whole trajectory of us as a people and where we stand. But you're not gonna, if you don't know true history, there's no way you could be a better you. You'll watch another one real quick.
Did you realize that Columbus himself provided some of the most compelling evidence of African presence in America before his own voyage?
Why didn't they teach you this in history? They didn't even teach us, not just black history, they ain't teach us this. They ain't teach us this about American history anyway. History is selective for those who are empowered to tell the story. But we're in such a great age of information to where you no longer have to be left in the dark about the truth about shit. All you got to do is ask Google, YouTube, and Siri and AI a smart question. But y'all want to talk about rapper shit. Y'all want to talk about baddies, and y'all too busy talking about watches and chains and diamonds and glorifying killers and demons and dancing on TikTok and shit. This is why we missed the mark as a people.
1920, Leo Weiner, a respected American historian and linguist from Harvard University, highlighted in his book Africa and the Discovery of America how Columbus recorded in his journal that Native Americans had recounted encounters with dark-skinned people arriving from the southeast in boats, engaging in trade with gold-tipped spears.
They are engaging in trade with gold-tipped spears, which means, nigga, we had something. Which means, nigga, we was prosperous. We wasn't the bottom of the barrel in civilization. We ain't become the bottom of the barrel in civilization until slavery. You got to think about it, my nigga. What, America finna turn 250 years old this year? We are the youngest damn near civilization in the world. When you look at all these prominent places, it took years for them motherfuckers to overcome and become a respected country and a respected tribe and a respected people and to gain dominance in the world and then they land and they country. So in essence, America is young as fuck, which means we still got a long way to go. As a civilization, as a country, as a people. But if you look at from where we came from, bro, we came so far. And it kills me that we live in a time where majority of us are so far out, we're so far from just really understanding what real racism is, what slavery looks like and feels like. Why are we still wearing that on our sleeve like we just got out of that a generation ago? That's why, bro, that niggas be missing me with that shit. It kills me when a nigga, he be so goddamn in his feelings about slavery and you ain't experienced none of that shit. Fuck out of here, my nigga. Niggas love to take drama that ain't ours and wear it. Trauma that ain't ours and wear it. The people affected the most ain't even here no more. So why the fuck is you niggas tripping?
This narrative strongly suggests that Black Africans were navigating to the Americas well before Columbus's expedition. This encapsulates Africa's historical connections in just 30 seconds. Subscribe for more insights and join us again tomorrow. Did you realize that Columbus
I
himself...
don't even know how the fuck I got here because a stupid motherfucker came on and said some stupid shit. Talking about Trump wanting to get rid of black. Fuck Black History Month. Black History Month, every time you celebrate Black History Month, you are celebrating people telling you what your truth is. Because if they not telling you what we was and what we accomplished before slavery, they're lying to you. I don't buy into lies, my nigga. Sorry, not here. And my job is to make sure other niggas that they don't believe it, cool, but at least they hear about it. Come on, man. It's so much evidence of us being in America prior to Christopher Columbus, my nigga, is crazy. And the fact in 2025, in my mind, it's still 2025 because I don't recognize the new year to April, nigga. In my mind, nigga, in 2025, brother, we still don't know this shit collectively as a people. This is not being taught during Black History Month. Why is this shit not in the textbooks? Why? Because it's a game. It's a game. When you leave people informed and uninformed, you have just created the ability to control someone's mind and emotions. Nigga, and with that said, bro, it's 3 o'clock. Think I'm finna go to the after hour, nigga, and kick back and relax, nigga. So tune in, man. I'm finna start goddamn getting on this bitch at least 2, 3 times, 4 times a week, nigga. And we gonna talk that motherfucking high elevated shit. You understand me? Juice up or loose up, nigga. I finally figured out how to work it. Really was a crash course. I ain't never did this hoe before, but I'm doing it on my own. You feel me tonight? And make sure y'all go subscribe, like, share, go follow Hot Thoughts TV. You know you're gonna see me on that motherfucker. You feel me? Shout out to the team, nigga. Pico LDA, my nigga. Shout out to everybody in H-Town, nigga, who doing their thing on the media blast, and you feel me? Hey, man, let's go up. Juice up and noose up, nigga. Peace be with you. God bless you. And if you's a fuck nigga, fuck you. Now I figure out how to get out this motherfucker. God damn it. Let's figure this shit out. All right. Let's figure this shit out. Make sure, goddamn, I don't lose this bitch. How do we end this? Yeah, end this one.